I'm doing okay. Doing okay.
Yeah?
Don't know if I want to talk all about the breakup at all, but
Cassie Randolph is getting real about her split from Colton Underwood. But she's not too happy with how her interview with Chris Harrison aired. This is your Bachelor Brief. So, during a recent episode of The Bachelor, the greatest seasons ever, Cassie addressed her shocking split from the former football player. But she was a bit hesitant to get into detail about their breakup.
What happened? What caused the breakup?
you know, it's kind of like a sensitive subject because I feel like we're still kind of going through it, and I mean, still pretty emotional for both of us. And we haven't really talked about it publicly yet, and I don't know if either of us is ready.
Cassie held back on the real reason for their breakup and noted that their decision to cut ties has been, quote, really hard to deal with in the spotlight.
But I will say it's been really hard, and I think going through any breakup is really hard, but then going through one in public comes with a whole new set of challenges that I've never gone through any of this before, so we're both kind of learning to navigate it. We're on good terms and hanging in there.
And if quarantine had anything to do with their split, Cassie said no. Remember, Colton was stuck at her family's house for quite some time after testing positive for COVID-19.
You guys had had your struggles before, and then we go into the quarantine. And then it turns out Colton has COVID-19, only exacerbating probably what you guys were trying to go through personally as well.
No. Quarantine and COVID had nothing to do with our breakup at all. I think, if anything, that whole experience of going through him having COVID and being with my family kind of made us closer even. But it was crazy that he was one of the first people to get it. I was like, of course this would happen.
Do you have any regrets as you look back at your time on the show?
No regrets at all. I think for me, the biggest thing that I've learned from everything, though, has been to be confident, because like even doing this, like I'm a little nervous.
Right, I can tell.
Oh, can you tell? That's not a good sign.
No, I can just tell. I can tell you're a little on guard. You're worried. And I get it. You're worried you're going to upset Colton. You're worried you're going to say something.
A little bit.
But here's the big kicker. Despite Cassie being pretty coy about the split, she wasn't too happy with the way her interview was edited. The 25-year-old took to Instagram to call out the hit franchise for only showing a bit of her interview.
So I'm a little irritated about a few things right now. Just watched the Bachelor interview that they aired, and I feel like I'm speaking to no one when I've said this a million times. You guys cannot judge something that you know is edited and know nothing about. There was so much more that I talked about in that interview than just my relationship.
She went on to explain that she didn't want to talk about Colton at all, and there is much more to her than just her public relationship.
I went on there telling them that I didn't want to talk about it, and I wouldn't talk about it. We talked about my tattoo. We talked about reminiscing on just a season, which was the whole point of going on. We talked about school. Believe it or not, there is so much more to me than just my past relationship, and I think that's why I'm annoyed.
Colton and the girl he jumped over the fence for, aka Cassie, went their separate ways after nearly 2 years of dating back in May.